You come in a game that you're expecting to win. You reference the ULM game with an RPI over 300, and you come out, you're not as sharp, you're not as enthusiastic. Not the case today.
No, not at all. You know, you're coming off a Christmas break. You're looking forward to the start of conference play in 3 games. You could come out a little flat. They eliminated that possibility right away.
Cox, Downey, Burgess, Lewis, and Williams. Same starting 5 on the floor here for VCU. Here's Williams. C.J. Williams at the rim. It's short, but he got there.
Nice move, but the same problem his teammates have had, not being able to finish.
Lewis couldn't finish there, but he draws the contact, and he'll head back to the free throw line. And a foul on Marcel Boyd. That's his 3rd.
Again, you know, Will Wade talked about the chance to get work in against the zone defense. They haven't gotten that much work in against it tonight, Jay, because they've been in transition so much.
Excuse me, John. That's the 2nd foul on Boyd. 3 would be alarming here for Howard. They need him in there.
I say that makes a big difference. Because Lewis has that bandage on his left hand, his non-shooting hand. But he shoots quick when he gets the ball to free throw line. I wish more guys would do that.
14 for Jake Vaughn. He had 14 against ULM here on Thursday.
Have you ever seen a player in your life called for a 10-second violation shooting a free throw? I've never seen it.
I have not, but it would be more impressive if you haven't seen it.
Yeah, that's the point, because I've been watching basketball since Mason. Whoa, he called bang.
Bank shot there for Mango. He's got 5 points.
You need a couple to go in by accident on a night like this when you're Howard.
Those secondary and tertiary players to try and step up. Here's Dowdy, floater in the lane, and rattles it home.
Well, the one thing for Kevin Nickelberry is absolutely bullish about is he thinks when he gets his starters back, he's going to have a deep team because these guys have been forced to play so many minutes.
Guys like Mingo, who never really saw a ton of time, and Ondo.
Right. And again, if you have not seen James Daniel play, he's worth the price of admission. We put he and Williams together, that'll be a tough backcourt.
3 off the mark from way downtown for Williams. And the Rams trying to feed it down low to Cox. They get it back to Lewis. He'll try another 3. No, and he's fouled in the process.
Did not want to give him the open 3, and that is exactly what you were talking about at halftime. The inside-outside in the half-court offense. Mo Alley Cox, very good at recognizing an open shooter out of the post. And that's what he did right there, finding Lewis open, and he got fouled.
2nd foul on Malik Mingo. Jaquan Lewis will get 3 free throws. He's 3 for 4 from the line so far today. And he quietly puts together games where he has 15, 20 points.
It's amazing. I've been watching him play since he first got here, and how much he's improved in his overall floor game. Not just the scoring, but the defense, the leadership, the passing, getting in the lane, creating. He really has become an excellent basketball player.
And that's all 3 of those. That'll echo your sentiments there.
Hit him quickly, too.
He doesn't waste any of your time.
No. Get me back on the road. I'm still a little upset with Les Jones about that second we lost.
54-25. You lost some time in traffic, too, I hear.
Oh, my goodness. Here's a Twitter question. Is there a worse stretch of road in America than I-95 between here and Washington?
Absolutely not.
Nice pass. Nice pass. And that was impressive because that was a tough pass, a low bounce pass that Lewis threw, and Dowdy was able to reach down, grab it, and then get up and dunk the basketball.
8 points for Dowdy, and the Rams running away, 56-25. There's Mingo, and he draws some contact from Burgess. And I'll head to the free throw line.
And again, Will Wade standing there with the arms folded. And you're looking at him, you say, well, he's got a 31-point lead, but he doesn't like to see these fouls. Because in this game, it's not going to hurt him. Friday night, you foul like this, it'll hurt you.
One of the things he was trying to work on with the team is obviously constantly harping on defense, but rebounding better and getting in the right frame of mind to take on the A-10, which is certainly going to be a tough task. And it could be a muddied A-10 this year. You could have a lot of teams around the 500 mark.
I don't think there are very many teams in the A-10 that are really bad, and I'm not sure there's anybody who's as good as, say, VCU when they went to the Final Four, although they weren't in the A-10 at the time. But there are some very solid basketball teams. They said George Mason's improved. George Washington has been surprisingly good. Duquesne has a couple good wins, notably over Pitt. St. Bonaventure is solid. VCU is very good, I think. St. Joseph's not as good as they were a year ago.
One of the things we talked about here last week was the win for VCU over Middle Tennessee State, resonating as the hallmark win for the league.
Yeah, and it has not been a great preseason for the league. You're right. Middle Tennessee, solid team. That was a good win.
Williams for the interception, racing up ahead. They'll dump it to Cox.
Boy.
And big train moving through, can't get the roll.
You know, I think Mo Alley Cox wasn't sure whether he was going to dunk it or not there, and that's why he missed.
Mingo attempted to go the other way, and a putback for Mangum. He's got 7.
Unless my math is wrong, that's their 3rd offensive rebound of the game.
Yeah, inevitably march on the boards. Jenkins has been relatively quiet today, along with Dowdy. And Johnny Williams running the show for VCU. Here's Dowdy splitting the defenders, and he's fouled before he gets to the rim.
You can tell that they've spent a lot of time practicing that zone offense on Sunday and Monday, looking for those seams, and they've been able to find them. And it's a pretty active zone. And they've done a nice job finding seams throughout the night when they have been in their half-court offense.
Late substitution here. Madison will come in for Mingo, who just picked up his 3rd foul of this one.
Madison actually did a pretty decent job against the press when he came off the bench in the first half.
And need him to be a bit better here in half number 2. That was a death knell for this Howard team in the first half. Rams will control. Nice ball movement. Jump step for Dowdy, and again gets close, can't finish.
Big time jump step there, and a legitimate one. Just couldn't finish, as you called it.
Some momentum around on that take. Here's Madison trying to sneak it through to Boyd, and is kicked out of bounds. Last touch VCU. And it's really been estimated a 2-bid league this year for the A-10.
Yeah, you know, when these guys who are always making up brackets in August get into that stuff, I really don't pay that much attention. Let's see what happens once the league starts. Did anybody have George Mason with 10 wins at this point? I don't think so.
Not to my knowledge.
It's a nice move there. That sort of sums up Howard's night.
Without question. Nothing falling for the Bison. Now Jenkins on the other end. He'll try a 3. It's off the front of the rim. Burgess skying in the air to get the rebound. And he's fouled. Ball knocked out of bounds, which will bring us to our under